You know, you'd think an episode focusing on the Insecticons, which ends like this.
The Insecticons gave us a lot of trouble, didn't they? But they seem to bug Megatron even more.
Would not be something I would find entertaining, considering my reactions to previous episodes. But you'd be wrong. Don't try to understand it, I'm an enigma. Actually, it's pretty easy to understand. You know that word linear that I like to throw around, meaning one event seems to cause the next in a roughly logical fashion? Yeah, I know, so far I haven't actually used it that much. But this episode more or less gives me the rare opportunity. This episode is linear. Mostly. Which doesn't mean it's not built on a foundation of utter stupidity, mind you. It does focus on the Insecticons, after all. This time they're eating trees, apparently. I guess the deal is they like electrons, which, if I remember high school chemistry correctly, are present in all matter. So yeah, okay, I guess trees are matter, so they eat trees. Fine. New Autobot character number 1, the dune buggy called Beachcomber, helps some park rangers figure out what's going on with all their trees. Jesus, people, isn't it obvious? They're practically dripping with electrons. Beachcomber, for some reason, sounds kinda like Bing Crosby.
They were, and I'm not talking termites, I'm talking big creatures, real big.
This will actually be much more apparent in a later episode where he actually says, ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Don't try to figure out why, just accept it. Megatron, for some reason, tells us a second time in as many episodes that he doesn't trust the Insecticons, and that he plans to kill them after they carry out one last mission for him. You know, I've mentioned the serious imbalance of power in the Autobots' favor once before, but I think it bears repeating. As the Season 2 characters start trickling in, Megatron will get 3 new jets and a couple of triple changers. And that's it, till very late in the season. On the other hand, Beachcomber will soon be joined by something like 15 new Autobots. With numbers like that, why the hell would Megatron even consider harming anyone wearing a Decepticon insignia? Don't try to answer that, it's rhetorical. Megatron also refers to the Insecticons as his 6-legged allies more than once. Now, I've always had trouble working out exactly what the Insecticons are supposed to be in the first place, but I'm pretty sure not one of them actually has 6 legs. Sorry to get so technical on you guys. Be sure to leave me an incoherent YouTube comment if any of this is going over your head. Oh, and hey, some Autobots apparently plummet to their deaths, but it's okay, it was just a hologram. Oh, who saw that coming? Alright, enough nitpicking. Here's that linear plot I was telling you about. Megatron gets the Insecticons to invade a power plant, then take control of a defense computer. But the energy's unstable, and the Autobots and Decepticons have to work together to stop them from exploding and taking the entire planet with them. Hey, I didn't say it was a good plot, or even original. It just doesn't contradict itself or wander off on irrelevant tangents. Oh, and we meet new Autobot number 2, the fire truck Inferno. His entire purpose seems to be spraying white goo all over everyone. You know, despite my occasional use of the word fuck, I try to keep these reviews family-friendly, so I'll just let you quietly contemplate this without actually making the filthy joke myself. Oh, Inferno is red, which means he has a southern accent. I don't know why, but this seems to be the tradition. We needed more Autobots who say y'all anyway. Ironhide was getting lonely. Oh, and there's also a subplot involving the Insecticons putting mind-controlling Cerebro shells into a bunch of Decepticons. And while the logic of a giant insect that can control your mind escapes me, it's kind of a cool idea, actually. Certainly better than the hypnotizing bat that they come up with in Season 4. No, I'm not kidding. God, I wish I was. What? How does the episode end? I told you already. The day is saved and Spike makes a terrible pun. Don't you pay attention? You know, people don't put their hands on their hips and laugh nearly enough anymore. And now it's time for this week's science lesson. When giant robot bugs get explosive indigestion, just use science. You know, science. Test tubes and stuff.
Gigantic robot insects that eat trees? You've got to be kidding.